Spring is such a wonderful season for those of us that live here in Northeast Iowa and enjoy nature, because it seems like there's something new and neat to see outdoors almost every day now. Red-winged blackbirds, for instance, are returning for another nesting season. These guys spent the winter down along the Gulf Coast, and now they're coming back to their territories. The male right here is displaying his bright red badge, and he's telling all the other red-winged blackbird guys that this is his home. The females, by the way, usually come back a little bit later than the males, maybe a week or so. That gives these guys plenty of time to find their favorite places that they think their wives might want to live. Usually they'll nest in wetland areas. If there's cattails and stuff around, the females will often weave their nest right into the growing cattail stalks. So watch for and listen for the kind of the cheerful kirklee call of the red-winged blackbird now this spring. Trumpeter swans are also back to Northeast Iowa for another nesting season. They probably even wintered here somewhere in Iowa where there was a little more open water than we have up here in the far northern part of the state. I think sometimes they winter down in central Iowa in fairly big numbers, but these trumpeter swans here, this family group, likely moving all the way north into Minnesota where they'll nest. These trumpeter swans are really magnificent birds and quite a sight to see when you see them out in the marsh there. They are the largest waterfowl in North America and the largest swan in the world. They'll look at how they dwarf. You can kind of see some Canada geese down there. But trumpeter swans have nested at Cardinal Marsh for the past several years. And with luck, they'll be nesting there again this year. By the way, these birds were very rare back during the times of the Great Depression, and they are making a slow comeback, and we're sure glad to see them here in Winneshiek County. This cute little tiger salamander likely just emerged from its winter burrow back in the woods here at Cardinal Marsh. They'll crawl down into like an old rodent burrow somewhere below the frost line to spend the winter. They usually do that in the month of October. And now as the ice thaws off of Cardinal Marsh, they are crawling out of their burrows as the temperatures get above freezing and make their way to the water. There the males and females will meet, date, mate, and lay their eggs pretty much about all at the same time, usually on a nice, warm, rainy night. Going to be kind of wet and rainy this week here in Winneshiek County, so I'm guessing tiger salamander breeding season will be in full swing. But if you're out driving on roads after dark and it's kind of warm and wet in the springtime, watch for these tiger salamanders on the roadways, and please don't run over them. Try to avoid them if it's at all possible. But really cool little critters. And by the way, they're totally harmless. They don't have teeth or claws, and so just pick them up and enjoy them, and then put them back and let them go on their way.